Hello and welcome to another JDS Meow Kitty gaming video. In this video we're going to be looking at the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, or the IAE Day 1. Now as it's Day 1, I will start by showing you how to find where to land a new Babbage. This can be a bit difficult. I like to go to external view and you can see a building off in the distance with three lights, and when you get closer you can see little red dots. And then it's quite easy to find after that. And an alternative method is you can see these little circles, and so instead of having to land at the spaceport and travel up by the train, you can land on the ground here where you can see that a whole lot of other people are doing that, and then you can go in through the garage. As you can see, there's someone who's already got the Syulen out, the brand new alien ship, but we'll get to that a bit later. So we'll head off to the hangars. Now there's a current bug where if you hail the hangars you don't get the marker, but I found if you aim at the hangar right in front of it and then hail it, you can usually get the one in front of you, or it'll assign you the arrow. Oh, well, it looks like the hangar's closing on me. Can I make it? No. Oh, yes, kind of. Blown a wing off. But I got in and I've landed, so that's alright. So we'll skip forward to the train. We've just arrived at the IAE. Make sure you don't get off at the wrong station, which a lot of people do.
The capsule will be leaving the station.
Now we're heading this way. What's this? Citizens for Pyro. I guess it's a promotion for the new pyro system that's going to be coming in. Oh, this looks pretty cool. I like the pink purple. A little nice introduction at the top of the stairs. Microtech welcomes you. Nice little touch. So we'll keep on heading up into the lobby. Yeah, I like the colour scheme this time. I'll start by buying a t-shirt. I get RSI. I like RSI. Then buy that. Confirm that. Then I'll grab a hat while I'm here. Of course, while doing this, I've just realised that I don't have any pants, so I think I'll just run around in my undersuit, or else I'll just be wearing a t-shirt and a hat. Now I've got to go in these lifts to go up to the expo. I'll take off my helmet so you don't have to listen to my character breathing in and out all the time. Okay, and first we got the event program. The first day is the Alien Week. The second day is the Aegis Dynamics in the Zenith Hall. Then we have Crusader and Tumbril in the Apex Hall, followed by the Origin Jump Works in the Zenith Hall. Then the Drake Interplanetary in the Apex Hall. And then we have Argo, Consolidated Outland, Greycat, and Kruger in Zenith Hall, followed by Anvil Aerospace in the Apex Hall, then Mirai and Misk in the Zenith Hall, RSI in the Apex Hall, then the Best in Show is going to be in the Zenith Hall, and then the finale. Now in the future videos I won't be going into as much detail, but this is day one, so we'll head up to the Apex Hall. Wait for the lift to take me there. There we go, a couple of people leaving. We're greeted by the alien hologram in the middle, spinning around. IAE 2953. Now I think I'll skip watching the TV screen this time and we'll head up the stairs. The universe of possibilities. That looks pretty cool at the top there. Big halo. Have a look at that. Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2953. Just rotating around. You can see all the ships in the background. We'll check out the map. So So today we have the Asperia Glaive, the Asperia Prowler, Asperia Talon, Talon Shrike, Aopoa Khartu'Al, Asperia Blade, Banu Defender, GATAC Syulen. Then downstairs we have the Aopoa Nox, Aopoa Nox. And in the concept ships we have GATAC Railen, Banu Merchantman, and the Aopoa San'Tok Yai. Don't know whether I've butchered those names. So we'll head in, and looks like people have decided to litter the floor with some nice little statues and teddies. First we'll check out the Defender, or the Crab. It's quite a good ship, this one. It flies really well in atmosphere, and you can actually change the weapons out on this one if you want to. And it has an interior with some beds, so we'll head up. There's a bed off to the left, and then you have the co-pilot seat, I believe it is, on the right, and the pilot seat on the left. I think the co-pilot can manage the missiles. Don't know what's going on with the door there. And the pilot can do the guns. Now there's a locker in the back here, or there's a locked door in the back there. Not quite sure what it does. It doesn't do anything yet. And you have gun racks off to the sides. There's a little panel there if you want to close the door. And we'll head out. Have a bit of a walk around the Defender. The thrusters at the back. And then we'll head over to the Glaive. Now I haven't had much luck piloting this thing myself. I found I couldn't really get many shots off. I was a bit slow, but there I went up against one of these inner Pisces and got some nice shots off. Didn't do much damage at all. And then they shot me once, and my shields went down to nothing, and they shot me again, and I blew up. So it's definitely got some strong firepower. So we'll head over to the Asperia Prowler, the dropship. And this is a pretty cool looking ship. It doesn't have much use at the moment, and not many of the dropships have much of a use. So we'll head on in the back of it. You can see all the seats in the row, and the pilot seat up the front. And you can go up the ladder here, and this is, I believe, you manage the turret from here, and the turret's working. And we'll head back down again. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot up there. So these are the exits for the drop pod. So you close that, jump out, have another little look around. I haven't really flown this one much, so I can't really comment on how it handles. And then we'll head over to the Talons. They're a pretty nimble ship. The wings fold out, but then it makes you a bit easier target, so a lot of people like to fold them in. It doesn't have a lot of armor. And then we have the Shrike, which has heaps of missiles, but not much firepower. Then we have the Khartu'Al. There's not much point looking at this one a whole lot, because it's really all about how it transforms when you put the landing gear down or up. The whole thing completely changes shape, and it's really nimble ship, but not much firepower. Then we have the Blade. The Blade's quite a nice ship. I like the way you can get into the cockpit from underneath. You can't change the weapons out on these ones yet, but it'll be good once you can. Now, the masterpiece in the middle, the GATAC Syulen, the new ship. It looks pretty cool. The three legs sticking out the side. Let's have a read. The Syulen cargo vessel has been artfully crafted by the renowned House GATAC to to be well suited for the both human and Xian pilots. With a refined, agile frame, the Syulen lends itself to ferrying important deliveries across the universe, or as the ideal ship for those making their transport career debut. That sounds pretty interesting for a starter ship, that's for sure. I'll rent that one so I can take it for a test fly, which I highly recommend. Let's have a look around. There's the landing gear. It's fairly symmetrical, I guess. What are these things out at the bottom here? Looks like maybe they're thrusters? This thing's supposed to change shape quite a bit when you put the landing gear up, so maybe they point in a different direction. Well, up there you've got the repeaters. Having 3 legs, I guess there's probably 3 repeaters. There's another one. There's probably one on the other side. Now, how do we get in here? Is that the door there? No, can't get in there. Keep going around. Alright, there's the airlock and the button. That's what it looks like when you close it. Okay, pretty quick. Nice little compact staircase using the Glaive. Let's head on inside. Looks like not many people have been in here, or they've closed everything up. Let's put the staircase up. And there's all the little buttons around the outside. Press that. We got some components. There's a hex shield generator. And we have another button on this other side. One looks a little bit different, that button. We'll press the middle. There's some more components. Wonder what that is. No, there's nothing there. And one more button. Oh, here's your weapon racks. I'll get my multi-tool out. Yeah, you can place it there if you want to. I don't want to lose my multi-tool in there, so I'll close that. Press the button again. Leave it as neat as I found it. Oh, I've closed that. Well, pressed a different button, I think. Anyway, I'll close these panels. Now, I wonder what this thing is. Is it an armor rack or a drop pod? Or I'm not sure what that is. Doesn't really do anything. Interesting. Okay, we've got a lift in the middle here. We'll zoom in. I think there's a little text there. We've got airlock at the bottom, cabin in the middle, and the cockpit at the top. We'll head to the cabin. That's cool. I like those little windows. Little view out there. We'll head in here. Now there's the bathroom. Oh, there's 3 buttons on there. I wonder what they do. There we go. That's the emergency lights. What else do we have? I think that sets the lights to standard. Oh yeah, that's right. And I'm not sure. What does the bottom right one do? I'm not sure. Looks like it's done the emergency lights. So have a look in the bathroom. Yeah, some toothpaste, toothbrush. There's the button for the toilet. It all folds out. There's a toilet roll. Wonder what these buttons do. No, looks like they should do something, but they don't. We'll fold that back up again. Let's watch it again. It tucks away and little panels float back in front of it. And we'll see what it looks like when we close the door. What's the animation look like? Alright, it's the little panels float across. And back again. There's the bed. We'll lie down in it, see what it looks like. We have a rock texture up the sides. And what's that button for? Let's see if I can press it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything. Let's try that again. See what I missed. No. Strange. Maybe it's supposed to do the lights, or I mean, I guess those side buttons would do the lights, but the middle one maybe closes the door. Yeah, there's a button there. I wonder what that does. Press that. Oh yeah, I think it did something to the step there. Was that there before? Press it again. Oh yeah, it folds away. Wonder why you would ever want it folded away. I'm not sure what that is. A screen? Let's get it out. Sit down. Let's see whether we can use this as a computer. No, I can't interact with it. Can't turn it on. Press Alt R. No. I don't know. Maybe it's a future concept. Stand up. And we'll head up to the cockpit. My lift is gone, so I think someone might be on there. Oh, there they are. They're holding a little ship model. Carrack, I think. And here we are at the cockpit. Looks like we got some component doors on the side there. And yeah, on the other side as well. Close that, make it look all tidy again. Don't know what's on the side there. And now we'll sit in the cockpit. Apparently this is supposed to be a bit of an experience. That looks pretty cool up there. Let's hop in. Now it's rotating me around, pointing me up. Whoa. That looks pretty cool. Wonder whether they designed this gallery around this view, staring straight up at the roof. All these lines all over the place. Gives sort of like a map, mountain view. There's pretty good visibility. Let's go to external view. Have a look around. That looks pretty cool. The camera's a little bit unusual though. Doesn't seem to turn around like it does with other ships. Sort of like you end up looking at it on the side all the time. There's a repeater. Alright, well let's get out of the cockpit seat. Oh, there's that guy waiting for me. Don't want to take too long. Where'd my lift go? Let's call it back again. Oh, I think someone magically appeared on it. Oh! Yeah, there's a guy who likes Aegis. And we'll head out. Straight to the airlock level. Head down the stairs. Close it up. Yeah, definitely an impressive looking ship. And we'll head down to the Aopoa Nox, the Gravlev motorbikes. Not much of a fan of the Gravlev ground vehicles. This, I don't know, seem a bit pointless. What's that guy doing? Just checking out his next purchase. Alright, now we'll go to the last section of this day one display, and that's the concept ships. Head around the corner here. And we have the screen disconnected. Now this ship is supposed to be the Aopoa San'Tok Yai, which is going to be a pretty interesting ship once it gets introduced. It's supposed to have the same sort of thrusters as the Mirai. They rotate around and point in all different directions. So it should be interesting once they get brought in. Looks like it's got a nice amount of repeaters on it, maybe they're cannons. And we'll head over to the next one, and it looks like this one might be the BMM, the Banu Merchantman. Now this ship has been a concept ship for a very long time, and I'm not sure how it's going to go once it finally gets brought in. Apparently you're supposed to be able to have markets on it, and you can, I don't know who's supposed to run those markets, NPCs I guess, and then you fly around space and people land and buy things from you. At least I think that's how it's supposed to work. Yeah, it's got the retractable wings, which seemed a bit pointless, but you know, another moving thing that kind of looks cool. Now we'll head around the corner and we have the GATAC Railen, which is a cargo ship. It kind of looks very much like the Syulen when I look at it. Instead of having 3 spikes that come out, it's got 4. And it's got the proprietary cargo containers on the back there. It's got some turrets on the side, so you can defend it a bit. Yeah, that's the front there. I can't really see a cockpit. Maybe it's got some sort of camera visibility. Okay, now let's head back to the entrance with a transition. Oh, can't do wipe visor. I'll put my helmet on. There we go. Now let's do a special little transition. Yes, that is day 1. I hope the beginning of this clip has helped you find your way to this event. Now it's at New Babbage. And make sure you check out the Syulen. Looks like it would be a very interesting ship to fly. It's, you know, the way that the cockpit is positioned, we're pointing straight up at the sky. I'm wondering whether you press space to take off, like you do a traditional ship, or you press forwards. And then landing, do you press strafe down, or do you go backwards? I'll have to take it for a test fly and find out. The other ships in this gallery, I'm not a huge fan of them. I'm not much of a lover of the alien ships. I like the Defender as it has an interior, but the others don't really interest me all that much. And if you enjoyed going on this tour with me around the IAE 2953 Day 1, or you found it helpful in any way, please hit that like and subscribe button, as it will really help me and my channel out. And I hope to see you in one of my future videos.